Oh man, I forgot how spooky Maker's End is. Okay, yeah, I can feel the vibration in the controller. Also, yeah, Maker's End takes up a huge footprint on the map. I mean, look at that. It's kind of like the stand-in for Salt Lake City, because this bandit camp right here is a real-life building in Provo? I might be getting that wrong. So that would make this general area Salt Lake City, and you know, big lake right there, so. Although I am surprised they didn't make a more explicit area for the city. Maybe it was just because of time constraints or Thunderheads. I don't quite remember what the Thunderheads are. Must be some team. Watch it be the team for Salt Lake City, yeah. Me, a sports person? Aha! The only sport I play is Machine Strike.
Another explosion. It's
not really a sport. What's more scary, the Deathbringer or the leg? Holy shit. Sorry about that.
Rotate turret. And fire. All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon.
Gosh, that would be terrifying though. I mean, look at that thing.
Olin talked about. I'll never get into that tower unless I destroy that thing first.
Where is the tower? Oh, right there. Yeah, sorry, I am gonna have to spend some time later looking at my settings because the lag has been noticeable. This barely feels like 60 FPS right now. Okay, how are we gonna go about this? There are a lot of cultists in the area, I know that. Could try stealthing, but I just don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. Get you deeper in the murder bush. I could probably sneak up on one of those guys, but the other ones will definitely see me. Don't think I can get around there right now.
Haven't you got
We
anything
got
better
us a
to
corpse
do?
over here.
Nope, nope, nope. Okay, you know what? Let's just go for it.
It stopped working.
Thanks, Sounds.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
I want to go for that gun. I remember them being really tricky to take off, but I'm gonna try. Holy shoot, that's a lot of vibration. Corruption, gotta be careful. Oh, he's the boss guy. Yeah, look at him. There we go. Okay. I don't think I'm getting it off, but I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, we killed him first. That's alright. I might still be able to get it off, though. Maybe? Nah, okay. You can do that in Forbidden West. Ah, they saw me. It's nice that even on ultra hard, most basic Eclipse enemies will fall to 2 heavy strikes. I will take what I can get. Ooh, oh yes, we get 3 purple coils. Yo, that, we are gonna attach those as quickly as we can. Nice. Once we kill everyone. Let's freeze this guy, shall we? Could be fun.
Did it. Those things pack a punch.
Yep.
All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
And I think that's all the fighting for Maker's End, so not bad.
Let's see what you have to say.
This is a pretty cool cutscene.
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Man, a focus is like a frag grenade if it really wants to be. Jeez.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Gosh, again, I wish I could just relive this game for the first time. Seeing that cutscene with Hades, the entity lives, unacceptable, and Hades' voice is so chilling as well.
It's tight, but I can sweep.
It's not a goddess, it's a door.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Yeah, that's a pretty important moment for Aloy, because, I mean, it just goes to show you that these doors can actually be opened, and there is some hope for getting back into Aletheia, back in the Sacred Lands. And what a cutscene when it opens, the blue light spilling through. Don't know where that light was coming from, but, yeah, it looked cool, right?
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Ah, yes, the original ruin exploring music. It's been a while. Yeah, from now on, most of the main quests are kind of just like ruin delving, which is fine. There's some good ones here in Zero Dawn. With some exceptions too, of course.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, Quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade.
I think that's Teb.
That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Yeah, I think that was Teb's voice actor.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Feral leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Feral Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Feral remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Feral Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
Always
They
surprising.
made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So, they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
So I think this is right when the Heart's Timor swarm went haywire. Oh no. Sorry, I was just reading that last bit. Okay. Yeah, I do believe the rest of this episode is going to be quite a bit of lore dumping. But that's what we love, right? I'm hoping for some fun tidbits that are fun in retrospective.
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
Definition corporation.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Feral Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by
Oh, God.
retooling and...
So they were making
Oops, sorry.
machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons. Why?
Yeesh, yeah, I don't know if I remember that one. Yeah, that's because they couldn't make anything automated because the corruptors would take it.
There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
So that would have been right at the start. I wonder if at that point he knew about Zero Dawn, or maybe at that point they thought there was still hope to fix it.
Another cave-in.
Oh, this is in response to the data point down below. Both sides increased their bids by 40%. Those two sides are fighting, and what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other. Oh, God. Oh, this is so morally bankrupt. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job.
But I could get through.
Ugh, these people suck. I'm in tech, and I really hope that I don't ever work for a company. I hope I don't ever work for a company that lacks ethics and good morals, you know? In other words, a Pharaoh Automated Solutions of the world. Yeah, I missed those supplies there, but it's okay.
Made it.
Is this? Yeah, this is the presentation room with all the different machines. And this is the first time that it becomes apparent that the Metal Devils are part of this as well. Although you probably could have pieced that together. Increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus. Security can no longer be guaranteed. Oh, wait. We've taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. They must have still had some people here, right? Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Okay. That would have been after Hearts Timor, I imagine.
People were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Oh, this is from Ted. Oh, this is, let's read it first, but I have something to say. Have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. Okay, Ted. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe, make it clear we'll spare no expense. So I wonder if they put that in there. Or no, this is before Forbidden West. Sorry. In Pharaoh's bunker in Forbidden West, he had like a spiritual guru with him, and he was really relying on him, probably because he was losing his mind a little bit and trying to find some kind of solace in what he did. So that's a neat nod to that, or vice versa, I should say. They must be related, right?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base.
RIP.
Even if fuel supply lines...
Oh, didn't mean to cut that short. Sorry about that.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its...
Whoops. I keep cutting it short. My bad. How do you sell a war machine the size of a skyscraper, if not bigger, and not go, am I the bad guy here? Is this okay? Like, oh my god, it's just...
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact.
Minimal.
Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions. From 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Peacekeeping, huh?
Extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
With a girlfriend and a water wing. That's how. It said with any other competing Titan class platforms. Does that mean that the world had other like giant Horus-sized war machines? Because we definitely don't see any evidence of them in the map. But maybe in Horizon 3, especially because we're looking for weapons. That would be interesting.
It'll be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't have any
Easy, Dr. Sobek.
working elevators. Can I upgrade my pouch? Oh, sorry. Nope. Okay. Yeah, remind me to sell some stuff, because we are full.
If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Yes, but I don't know if plants worry about hypothermia. Well, I guess they do, but... Is this... There's at some point in this tower you gotta turn around and jump to the other side.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And the day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Yeah, you tell him, Aloy. Ooh, yeah, a day will come when none of this matters. No shit. Although, I guess it does matter in the current time just because of everything happening with the eclipse, but... Ooh. Whoa! Sorry about that. Alright, let's keep going. Apparently there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, all of whom hate us now that a Stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. Ooh, that brings the official count of Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127. Oh, it's gonna get so much bigger than that. Most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Ew, yeah. Call every external firm we've ever used and call their competitors. You're gonna need a lot more than lawyers for this one. It sure is pretty up here, though. I wish we could get rid of the fog and the snow just to see the view across the lake, but they're probably putting that there for a reason. I wonder if we go into photo mode. Yeah, it doesn't really help visibility much. Ah, knew I missed something. God, it must be cold up here. Cold metal, too? I used to live way up north, and I know people who got frostbite just from touching cold metal that was left outside. Like on cars and stuff. Oh, and now it's raining. Okay, weather. You do you. Is there something down there? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, is this the one with the whales that get eaten? Oh no. Yeah, on a pot of endangered dolphins, no less. What happens inside a blender as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Ooh. Yeah, now just imagine that on like every human in existence, because that's kind of what happened, which is terrifying. Oh my god.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Oh shoot, we're already there. Great.
Alright, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Ho ho, you're in for a treat, Aloy. Oh, what a view though. Oh my. Wow. I guess that would be the Forbidden West that way, right? Yeah. Further south, but...
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
If only that worked on Apollo, eh? Hi, Mom.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch.
Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another phone has been recovered.
Ah, this is such a good part of the game. It's when things really start to come together.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Now, I know a lot of people think that there's more to the glitch than just...
robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them.
Well...
The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final phone has been recovered.
Yeah, so a lot of people think that there's a bit more to the glitch, that it wasn't just a random, well, glitch. Someone was behind it. I was always of the opinion that it was truly just a random glitch that happened because of how they made the swarms. But the way that she says before the truth gets out, you know what I mean, all that, it almost does imply that he's responsible for something a bit more, but I've always interpreted that as just he's responsible for the Ferobots in the first place. So, but let me know in the comments below if you think there is something more to the glitch. I know some people think Vast Silver could be involved, which, you know what, I would actually enjoy that just because I enjoy anything with Vast Silver, but yeah, let me know. Oops.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Yeah.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Okay, so, you know what, I did forget about that line. I'll tell them the real cause of the glitch. That one does seem to imply a bit more that something else is going on. I don't know though, I always thought it was just truly a glitch. But I mean, hey, if they need more plot twists to throw at us, that would be a good one. Oh god, that's really high up. Ooh. Yeah, and we got no shield wing this time, so... No! No! Oops. Okay. It's not too far up again. You know what? Aloy needed the workout anyways. It's fine. I do wonder how these plants survived up here. I mean, wouldn't they need, like, soil and nutrients?
Another one of these power cells. Well, what do I do with it?
Okay, let's have a good chat with our buddy now.
Executive access detected.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
Yes, actually.
Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
I love him, but oh my.
If you're so smart, why do you know so little after a lifetime scratching around in the dirt? It's not my fault you're bad at what you do. I came to these ruins looking for Elizabeth Sobek, not because of the things she did centuries ago, but because people are trying to kill me right now, today. I've got bigger problems to deal with than your crap.
Congratulations. You just graduated from whining to throwing a temper tantrum. I'm sure Elizabeth would be proud. You need to get a grip on yourself and start thinking straight. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
Maybe she asked politely.
Exactly the question.
Could work, you never know.
Are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Okay, but does he have much better to do right now? He's probably just in his lab, like, watching Aloy's journey like a TV show.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Not quite yet.
I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head. and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
It's a good way to get him to listen.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
Oh,
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the eclipse or anyone else, I don't.
not anymore.
I am nothing if not independent.
Well, I guess, again, full spoilers for Horizon, I guess he technically never worked for the Eclipse. The Eclipse just worked for him, you know, there's a difference.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Nope, that is entirely just lies spread by the government. Although, now at the end of Forbidden West, we are kind of looking at some of the more credible ones and some of the companies that were actually making weapons that we might use against Nemesis, so that's interesting.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Again, that's some decent foreshadowing.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Oh, just to think of the
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
the journey they've gone through and where they're at the end of Forbidden West.
To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
And again, I just can't believe what's happened with Lance. Oh, man. It really makes me sad that we're not going to see the true conclusion to their story, probably. But, you know, that's how it goes. And I'm still looking forward to whatever Horizon 3 throws our way. But, all right, that is Maker's End. It's interesting that it's the Oseram that call... Hold on, let's get out of the Maker's End first. It's the Oseram that call it the Grave Horde. When really, the Oseram shouldn't have any easy access to that area, because it is definitely, like, in the Sacred Lands.
Rain. Oh well, I'm mostly waterproof.
I guess it's not entirely in the Sacred Lands, like the Banuk are there as well. Oh, and there are a lot of Oseram in the Cut, like those merchants, and I can't remember his name, but it's the man and his daughter, so I guess they would have to cut through the Sacred Land to get up there. Or maybe there's some other way through the claim. Let's see. I'm going on a rant here, but... yeah, they'd have to go through either Day Tower or Dawn Sentinel, I think it's called, and then loop around here, skirt around the Nora at Mother's Crown and try and sneak into the Cut, unless there's some other way through the claim or something. I don't know. Alrighty, yeah, that was Maker's End. Wasn't too bad. The Deathbringer was a little scary, but you know, we'll manage. Definitely not the last one that we're gonna see though. So, next time, I think just because it's on the way, we'll probably end up helping Erend a little bit before we get to the Grave Horde. And we'll go from there. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you then.